Hi, in this video, I'm going to share my setup. I'm going to tell you how it is that I capture the video, I capture the audio, and I just make it all work together. And this is what I do when I do my learning classes, such as the one that you see behind me. So for videos such as these, this is what I do. So let's start off by looking at the optics. So the cameras that I'm using a pan tilt zoom camera in front of me. It's a little difficult for me to zoom it around to look at, so I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to share with you a little bit of what there is within this ecosystem. So to start off with, I'm just going to let you see my green screen so that you can see what it looks like here without any sort of editing going on. Starting off with, of course, you see me. This is my first position. So I'm going to turn my camera pan tilt zoom to show you that I have a microphone here, which I use in front of me oftentimes. I also have a clip-on microphone right now, which I'm using. And so you'll be hearing the sound from my clip-on microphone. The microphone in this case is connected to a mixer off to my side. Before I go there, I'm going to show you my video mixer. So I use a Roland mixer. It has the ability to connect HDMI, SDI, and VGA type connections directly into it. And then I can also connect audio feeds. And this is what I use in order to do all of my video mixing. And it allows me to do things like picture in picture, and also to do, let's say, green screens and all kinds of things like stills and so on and so forth. And I can actually bring this back in and so on and so forth. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I'm able to do with this just by working this control. I can also run my pan tilt zoom camera on the touch panel just by touching the zoom position, and it'll go there. And of course, I have audio connections where I bring my wireless microphone in, and I also connect that to my digital mixer, which is off to my side, which I'll show you in a moment. And while I have this camera angle, I'm also going to show you this is my wireless microphone transmitter, which I use for my clip-on microphone. So, and now we're going to move on to the next position, and this shows the digital mixer. This is the back end of it. So this is where things are connected. You can see I have a microphone connection. That is the microphone which is in the center area. I have the left-right connections. So I'll go back to the microphone so that you can see this is the microphone that's plugged into that. And those connections go into my Roland mixer here, into these inputs. And so that's how I get the sound flowing from the microphone to the mixer back to this audio video mixer. This has a USB 3.0 connection, and that goes back to my computer, and that's where I'm able to get that into the computer and record it directly there. I also have a webcam which I use over top of the mixer so that I can view the display screen on the mixer. I'll show that view in a moment. I also have a camera in the back, which I use to focus in on the mixer. And again, we'll look at that in a moment. And depending on the video that you're watching, you'll be able to see it. This here is, by the way, my full view. So you can see, hey, I'm back. So the pan tilt zoom camera is able to capture now. You can see I have the digital mixer. I have the camera going onto that. My microphone here, my clip-on mic as well too, my video mixer, my laptop, the USB connection into my laptop. I also have an HDMI from my laptop going back into this so that I can view, and I'm running a PowerPoint in the background, and that's what I'm using in order to be able to do screens such as this. And so I'm able to do that and then go into my PowerPoint side and change to the different slides that I want to look at. And so I have that ability. I also have the ability through my switcher to switch to the camera, which goes over top of the mixer, and this shows the video screen which is on the mixer. I can also go to the camera which is behind, the camera behind here, which now allows to see the actual mixer itself. So this is what I was using in my video classes. And so now I'm back to this. I'm going to recall my primary preset position. I'm going to also bring up a still image, which is just a generic logo that I use, and of course my main screen. So that is my setup. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and you know that hopefully you're going to be able to use something like that as well too. And so if you have any questions, yeah, just shoot them off in the comments. My question of the day is, what is your setup? How are you doing it? And how do you think what I have has given you maybe some ideas to see if maybe this could be helpful for you too? And if there's other things that you want to know more about, then leave that in the comments too. So I'll ask you, if you like this video, press the like, press the subscribe to see more of these. And I just, again, I want to say thank you. I know your time is precious, and I'm glad that you took the time to come here. And I will see you again in the next one.